Glenn, is this book just an attempt to sell your writing system?
Oh, no. I think I go through enough effort to avoid that. Of course, if you're writing a nonfiction book, then I think our system is the best, bar none. I think it just blows everything else out of the water. However, there are a number of good systems out there, and in this book, I spend a lot of time really going through why we made decisions the way we did and why we set up our system the way we did. The core that you're looking for in any system is to feed you the information at the speed at which you want and need it. And second, to carry you through the process of pre-writing your book, if you will, in a way that meets your mental needs, because we all have ways of thinking, and we can't multitask. I mean, that's a fallacy. We don't multitask. Bottom line, end. The brain has to stop between each time we change the method or the type of work that we're having it do. If you want to be efficient, you need to keep yourself in a particular mode of thought all the way through. Every time we stop, there's a saying that it takes 20 minutes. I don't believe it takes 20 minutes, but there is a stop. And every time you change your mode of thinking, you have to change. So what you want is a system which doesn't constantly change your mode of thought. That exhausts you, that slows you down, it has a lot of bad effects. The other thing is that it needs to feed you, because you're doing one thing at a time, it feeds you the information as you require it. That means that it has to be detailed in its, let's call it a summary, in its pre-write, its plan, whatever term you want to use. So it has a series of characteristics, and I'm not going to go through all of them. The key thing is, though, that if you are picking any system, you want to look for those ideas. And I'm very careful to try to avoid doing it. It's just that we already knew the problems, so we built that into our system. If you're writing fiction, our system's not going to work. So naturally, I'm not going to try to sell you our system. If you're writing actually anything to do with time-based, so fiction, history, I'm trying to think of something else, but fiction and history, plays, for example. Plays won't work with our writing system. If you're getting into poetry or something like that, it's a completely different world. I'm talking strictly in the area of writing prose, and extended prose, long prose. So, yeah, I mean, that's not my purpose, is not to sell our system, but of course, I can sell it. I would love to, because I really believe that it is the best system out there, and having written several books now under my own name, as well as those prior to trying to do it under my own name, there's no question that our system is the best that's out there. Having said that, there are good systems out there, and they'll work for you. And that's the key, ultimately, is, does it make it easy for you to write by splitting your thoughts process into pieces? Does it make it easy to write by feeding you what you need when you need it? And does it work for you? Does it meet your needs? If it does, go for it.